Welcome back to Quiz Blitz. You can only choose one button. Yes, no, maybe, or never. Before starting, please subscribe to the Quiz Blitz channel for more exciting quizzes. Would you eat this? A cheese pizza. Would you trade this for $100,000? Your pet. Would you drink this for breakfast? Fish juice. Would you eat these treats? Yes, no, maybe, or never. Would you like to have this? A twin. Would you agree to live here your whole life? Yes, no, maybe, or never. In this house. Would you decorate your bedroom like this? A McDonald's-themed room. Could you eat this in 1 minute? A giant Snickers bar. Would you dare to try this dessert? A unicorn cake. Would you want to do this every day? Clean your room. Would you sleep in this bed? A Lego bed. Would you invite this to your birthday party? This clown. Would you be scared of this animal? A mini pig. Would you like to go to school in this car? A banana car. Would you adopt this animal? A mosquito. Would you accept this gift? A chewed piece of gum. Oh no! Would you eat this dish? A super spicy dish. Would you trade your phone for this? An old Nokia. Would you eat this dessert? An ice cream with hair in it. Would you accept this gift? A carnivorous plant. Would you give this gift to your dad? High heels. Would you like to sleep in this bed? Barbed wire bed. Would you use this toilet? Pancake toilet. Would you want to be friends with this person? With Mr. Beast. Would you wear this to school? Yes, no, maybe, or never. A dinosaur costume. Would you do this every day? Watch this video. Would you collect these things? Bricks. Would you want this in your room? An alarm clock that goes off at 3 a.m. Would you drink this? A broccoli smoothie. Would you eat these cupcakes? SpongeBob cupcakes. Would you eat a spoonful of this? Mustard. Would you like to work here? At Disneyland. Would you take on this challenge? Not talking for 24 hours. Would you travel with this? A flying car. Would you drink this for breakfast? A hot chocolate. Would you want this at home? A cleaning robot. Would you eat this fruit? Strawberries. Would you eat this burger? A moldy burger. Would you go to school like this? Riding a donkey. Would you want to see this movie? Zootopia 2. Would you play this at 3 a.m.? Five Nights at Freddy's. Would you eat this every day for a year? Yes, no, maybe, or never. A burger. Would you accept this challenge? Get piercings. Are you scared of this animal? A tarantula. Do you want to adopt it? An axolotl. Could you have this hairstyle? Rainbow hair. Would you want to have this in your house? Yes, no, maybe, or never. A ghost. Do you want to do this weekend? Bungee jumping. Would you collect these things? Funko Pop figures. Would you want this tattoo? Yes, no, maybe, or never. A unicorn tattoo. Would you do this activity? Yes, no, maybe, or never. Wingsuit flying. Would you eat this pizza? Yes, no, maybe, or never. A Hawaiian pizza. Would you bring this animal home? A stray dog. Do you want to play this game? Squid Game. Would you sleep here? In an abandoned house. Would you do this for $1 million? Give all your clothes to a stranger. Would you like it if this existed in real life? Spider-Man. Would you take on this challenge? Eating worms. Would you go to this school? Yes, no, maybe, or never. Hogwarts. Would you buy this for $100? Sunglasses. Could you go 2 weeks without this? Yes, no, maybe, or never. Without technology. Would you spend your day here? Yes, no, maybe, or never. At Super Nintendo World. Would you like to change this about yourself? Your first name. Would you want to eat this? A chocolate chip cookie. Would you want this superpower? Be invisible. Would you give this to your parents? All your savings. Would you want this cake for your birthday? A burnt cake. Would you trade your room for this one? Yes, no, maybe, or never. This room. Would you take on this challenge? Walking on hot coals. Would you take this for free? AirPods Max. Would you wear this to school? These glasses. Would you bring it home with you? Baby toothless. Would you do this job? Garbage collector. Would you want this in your room? Yes, no, maybe, or never. A slide. Would you do this? Surf a giant wave. Would you want to live here? A haunted castle. Would you eat these sushi? Gold sushi. Would you want to learn how to do this? Play guitar. Would you do this to a stranger? A hug. Would you keep this haircut for a month? A mullet. Pick your next challenge and make sure to like and subscribe.